explorations of the 15th and 16th centuries were fueled by a growing desire for expansion in trade, advances in shipbuilding and commerce, and the search for new markets and for the sources of precious metals and other commodities. Portugal took a leading role during most of the 15th century in searching for a route to Asia by sailing south around Africa, allowing the Portuguese to accumulate a wealth of knowledge about navigation and the geography of the Atlantic Ocean. Their explorations were influenced by the European worldview in the late 15th century, based upon imagings about the unknown and scientific observations of the known.
Spain's explorations were driven by the desire to expand its knowledge of the world, to discover the spices and riches, and to expand Christianity. In 1492, when Christopher Columbus, sailing for Spain, took a westerly course across the Atlantic Ocean, searching for an alternative route to the Indies, he inadvertently discovered a new continent. In 1507, Martin Waldseemüller, a German cartographer, created a map that first showed the area of Columbus's discovery. Waldseemüller named this land America in honor of Amerigo Vespucci, who recognized that a new world had been reached through Columbus's voyage.
I ain't rich, but I damn sure wanna be. Working like a dog all day ain't working for me. I wish I had a rich uncle.
Beginning in 1418, Prince Henry the Navigator encouraged exploration and funded many expeditions. He also started a school of navigation in northern Africa where sailors and map makers could learn their trades. His cartographers made new maps based on information captains brought back. Originally, he had been looking for the reaches of the Muslim world in order to conquer and spread Christianity. In 1488, Bartholomew Diaz became the first European to go around the southern tip of Africa. In July 1497, Vasco da Gama set sail with 4 ships to chart a new sea route to India. Da Gama's ships rounded Africa's southern tip and then sailed up the east coast of the continent and eventually crossed the Indian Ocean. 1500, Pedro Cabral set sail for India and sailed southwest, but he sailed so far west that he reached the east coast of present-day Brazil, and after claiming this land for Portugal, he sailed east and rounded Africa.
With the sponsorship of King Ferdinand and Queen Isabella of Spain, I can journey to the other side of the Atlantic Ocean, where I will reach the Indies, or Eastern Asia. Because Spain seeks to beat Portugal in the race to control the wealth of Asia and spread Christianity, I must prevail.
I wish I had a rich uncle that'd kick the bucket and I was sitting on a pile like Warren Buffett. I know everybody says money can't buy happiness, but it can buy me a boat. It can buy me a truck to pull it. It can buy me a Yeti 110 ice down with some silver bullets.
Then, on October 12th, a lookout cried,
Land!
Columbus went ashore on an island in the Caribbean Sea. Thinking he had reached the Indies, Columbus claimed the island for Spain.
Men, come here!
Yeah, and I know what they say.
We must explore the neighboring islands with the help of the native people, whom we will call the Taínos.
Thinking they were in the Indies, the Spanish soon called all the local people Indians.
Ferdinand Magellan, a Portuguese explorer, believed he could sail west to the Indies if he found a strait, or channel, through South America.
I, Magellan, am looking for a strait that will connect the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean, continuing to Asia. I must look for the strait all along the east coast of South America.
Money can't buy everything. Well, maybe so.
He finally found it at the southern tip of the continent.
I found the Pacific Ocean after passing through the strait.
Continuing west, Magellan visited the Philippines. The 18 sailors on board were the first people to circumnavigate the globe. The voyages of Columbus revealed the existence of the Americas, and Magellan's expedition opened up a westward route to the Indies. Spain earned great wealth from its settlements. Settlers mined for precious minerals and started sugar plantations. The Spanish also sent Europe new crops, such as sweet potatoes and pineapples. Gracias!
Portugal's explorers changed Europeans' understanding of the world. They explored the coast of Africa and brought back gold and slaves. From India, explorers brought back spices like cinnamon and pepper and goods such as porcelain, incense, jewels, and silk.
Which Portuguese explorer began the expedition that would eventually circumnavigate the world?
Circumnavigating the world, that would be Magellan, except he died on the way.
What school did Prince Henry the Navigator establish in northern Africa in 1418?
I don't know.
Okay. Why did Christopher Columbus seek financial funding from Spain?
Because he was broke. He lost all of his money in the stock market.
What were the 3 boats that Columbus used to explore the New World?
Ooh! I need on the Pinta and the Santa Maria!
Who named America and who was the first navigator to reach South America?
America Vespucci.
During the 1500s, what were sugar plantations in Brazil called?
I don't know.
Portugal's control of the Indian Ocean broke the hold of Muslims and Italians on Asian trade. The prices of Asian goods like spices and fabrics dropped, and more people in Europe could afford to buy them. During the 1500s, Portugal also began to establish colonies in Brazil. The Portuguese tried to get the native people to give up their religion and convert to Christianity. They also forced them to work on sugar plantations.
But it can buy me a boat.